Why can't you be grateful? As adults, we put so much effort into our children. We may have at times gone without things ourselves so they could have more, a birthday treat they particularly wanted, or even food, depending on your circumstances. That makes it hard when the child shows no gratitude at all and acts like they are entitled. The thing is that there's a level on which they are entitled. Let me explain. As an adult, we are expected to see the world through adult eyes and act accordingly to all situations and people. There are times when this can be difficult and that causes stress inside us, especially if we are short of the commodity we need at that time, for example, money or a good night's sleep. Being the responsible, responsive, supportive adult is just a bridge too far sometimes, but our children, and indeed sometimes other adults, don't always understand or realise that. We then become the baddie, the poor parent, or even sometimes the lousy partner. It is life. If our expectation is that our children will show understanding and even gratitude at all the time, effort or money we have put into them, then we are setting ourselves up for disappointment. Gratitude from children comes usually when they have had their own children or when they are struggling to provide for themselves and or others, because that's when reality kicks in and they understand the sacrifices required. Our children have to live the world through their eyes before they are able to see the world from any other perspective. As an adult, we have usually forgotten that. Once understanding has been gained, it's difficult to go back and appreciate the effort it took to get to where we are. For example, go back in your mind to when you were first allowed to make a hot drink by yourself. You probably asked to do so for ages, and the excitement of doing something so grown up, I remember as being amazing. But I will have been 9 or 10 at the earliest. We appear to expect so much more of younger children these days. Children aren't supposed to be grateful. We brought them into the world and we outlined their circumstances. Their job is to explore and learn about life in short, safe, enjoyable ways. When a 1-year-old pulls themselves up on the furniture and tries to walk for the first time, we put our hands out in encouragement. If they fall onto their bottom, we don't say, "All right, that's it, she'll never walk, so let's forget it." No, we continue. We give more support until eventually they succeed, and the smile on their face is our reward. As adults, we need to use that attitude to all of our children's learning. See it through their eyes. Their innocence is what makes life enjoyable for them and a pleasure to be around for us. Life is magic for them. Santa Claus and abundance of whatever is needed without worry of shortage. That's the way it needs to be for them in all their learning, until they have the emotional maturity to deal with the harsher realities of their life. And actually, they don't officially have that individual responsibility until they are 18. All children are different, but if you try to see the world again through their eyes and understand how they experience things, it's like living and learning all over again, and it can be fun. Gratitude is an adult's concept, and when we become aware of it for ourselves and can actually feel it, then understanding dawns. To a child, it's just an uncomfortable pressure that they don't understand, and that produces resentment, especially in teenagers. Until next time, be kind to you and your child.